Hi everyone, here we are again. I'm going to show you how to make these little 3x3 little cards using the Lotus Blossom stamp from Stampin' Up. Okay, just zoom out so I can show you how I did it. Okay, so 3x3 as I said, so I used 6x3 cardstock, which I've cut down from 12x12, so you can get 8 out of a 12x12 sheet, although it's really less than that because you need to cut a mat in the same colour. So I used cream for the outside and cherry cobbler for the matting, and I've used cherry cobbler ink to ink up the Lotus Blossom and some peeled paint for the stem, and I'll show you how to make the matching envelope as well afterwards. So here's my cardstock cut at 3x6, folded in half. The mat is a 1/4 of an inch shorter to give an 1/8 of an inch border all around, so that's cut at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and then that again is a 1/4 of an inch smaller, so that's cut at 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. Okay, on my blog I'll give you the centimetres. Okay, and before I assemble it, it's quite quick, we're just going to stamp on this one using the Lotus Blossom Stampin' Up stamp set. Okay, it's a 3-part stamp set. If you've watched my other video, you've seen me do it. So stamp number 1, stamp number 2, stamp number 3. So we take the cherry cobbler, which matches beautifully the cardstock. That's why I love the results you get from Stampin' Up, which is why I decided to join the Stampin' Up company as an independent demonstrator, so that I could share my love of it with all my friends, because you can only buy it from an independent demonstrator. They don't sell it in the shops. Right, this you've got to stamp off once, so you get 2nd generation Stampin'. Excuse my head. There we go, on there. Beautiful. And then number 3, and this is going to be 3rd generation, so I'm going to go 1, 2, and then line it up. To make 3. And then we'll do the stem, for which I've got some oil paint. This is a 2-stepper, so we've got a solid stem and then a stem with texture. So 1st generation is the stem with texture, and then the solid stem is 2nd. So stamp it off. Stamp it off, and the beautiful thing about polymer stamps is you can see right through them, so you know exactly where you're going. Excellent. And then for this one I'm going to use the thank you that comes in the set. I've never stamped it, so I'm just looking at it. Yeah, gorgeous. Stampin' Up stamps are the best stamps I have ever used. You get perfect results with them every time. So that's that, and then it's just simply a matter of matting it all together. Get my wet glue, make sure my paper's clean, because the amount of times I've stamped and then turned it over to stick and it's been a mucky piece of paper and it's gone on what I just stamped and mucked it all up. So it's a little 1/8 of an inch all the way around, because it's a 1/4 of an inch difference in size, which makes it easy to eyeball the centre. Turn it over, glue again. So quick. I made about 8 of these yesterday in the space of half hour. Again, 1/4 of an inch all the way around, a little bit of wiggle room there, get it into place. And there we have a beautiful card. Now I'm going to make an envelope. Just put the ink away, because I'll only do what I did yesterday, and that's put an envelope straight down on the ink. So I have the lovely envelope maker, Stampin' Up! Do It. This is not the Stampin' Up! Version, this is UK Success. On the side here you have all your measurements. So I'm going to go down to the 3x3, which is the card size I've got, and that's telling me I want 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 and score at 2 5/8. So have you ever seen one of these? So we take the piece of paper and we look along here for 2 5/8, which is there. Then we stamp. It's a bit awkward doing it to the side, and punch and score, sorry. Then we just line up your score line with that. We don't have to worry about these measurements anymore. Punch and score. Turn it round, line it up again, punch and score, and line up for the last time, punch and score. And then one of the corners that's going to be the turny round one, put it in the edge there, punch, and that gives us a nice little rounded envelope end, and then it's just a matter of folding them up use the foam folder. Nice thing about the little 3x3 is that they all match up really nicely. And then this is where I use a bit of a tape pen, and so I'll just do a little bit on that corner there, stick it there, and then I go down the 2 edges, 1, 2, stick that up there, and then that fits my little 3x3 card perfectly. Nice little round edge for it, and that's that. Ready to post when I need it. Quick, simple, voila!